So, DP Photography here. Just going for a little ride around my town. You know, Key West is the perfect place to ride a one-wheel. It's a small town, you know, a busy town. I'll say that. It's changed over the years. It's gotten real populated, especially when it comes to tourism. I guess being, you know, the southernmost city in the United States, tropical weather, always warm. It attracts a lot of people. You know, it's almost like leaving the country, but still in the country, if you can understand what I mean. Duval Street, one of the prettiest places that you can float for sure. Traffic doesn't really go pretty much, you know, above 15, 20 miles per hour. And, you know, it's a lot to see. I guess it's a strip, just like any other place that you go. Earthbound, that's one of my first jobs that I had here in Key West. But I love it here. You know, it's nice, it's friendly, it's safe. It's one of the only places in America that you probably can leave your car running and, you know, you come back 3 hours later, your car will still be in the same spot, birds flying around, bicycles floating through the town, scooters and go-karts to get you around, with people crossing the street. It's an enjoyable place to be. I've actually left my one wheel and I leave it outside pretty often. Not that I would suggest that anybody do that, because anything can happen anywhere. I have had, you know, mopeds stolen from right underneath my house, but not in this part of town. Look at that thing, man. So pretty with that 6-inch billet, 6.5-inch billet on there. And, oh man. Yeah, you see, like these streets is, you know, they're meant for the one wheel. It's so awesome, man. I like to use the Insta360 X3 because the X3 is a camera that, you know, gets 365 degrees around you, and pretty much anywhere you put it, you're gonna be able to get a cool shot. I like to hold it to the front and down close to the ground to do that effect where it looks like I'm going super fast, when in all actuality, I'm only probably doing about 15, 16 miles per hour. But, you know, this is the spot, man. This is the spot. Why is this car stopping? There ain't no stop sign here. Oh, okay, I understand. People walking across the street. That's one of the things that's frustrating about this town. It being a tourist town, you will have people walking in the middle of the street and not really caring about cars and whatnot. I can't really talk about them breaking the rules because, as you see, I do break quite a few rules on my one wheel. Sometimes run red lights, I sometimes run stop signs, I sometimes pull up on the side of cars. And yeah, you shouldn't do those things, but don't do as I do as I say. Oh man, yeah man, Key West is a great town, man, very safe, kind of limited. You know, that's another thing that is not the greatest about this town. You don't have many places to buy many things. Like there's no shoe stores. There's no Walmart, there's no big grocery stores like that. We do have a Publix and a Winn-Dixie, but it's lacking in a lot of stuff. But, you know, for me, just having the safety that I have in this town and the connections that I have in this town is everything for me. You know, my kids go to school here. I don't have to worry about them for the most part. And the connections that I have, being that I pretty much have made a commercial for every restaurant and many more businesses down here, is awesome. You know, if I need something, I can make a phone call and I pretty much got it. Southernmost Point, beautiful spot, most definitely. This statue that you can see right there on the right, see the statue with the man holding his hand up? That man's name was Reverend Keith And I actually knew him when I first moved here in the 80s. He used to pick us all up for church, and he tried to keep the community in the church, and he was just a good man, and it's great to see that they put a statue out there for him. I wish more people would take more time and stop by to that statue. This hotel right here, I've shot all the pictures for every room. Also made videos for that restaurant that they have. That's where I get that lobster pizza from. One of the best pizzas that you can actually eat. And then you take your way over here to what they call South Beach. Not Miami South Beach, but Key West's South Beach, Southernmost Beach Resort. Right there, I was a manager for 7 years. That was my previous job before I started doing photography. This water's looking nice over here today. That restaurant right there is pretty decent. Southernmost Beach Cafe. Haven't eaten there in a while since I stopped working there, but I used to eat it every single day. You can see the effect once again. You get low to the ground, but I don't think I'm too low to the ground right now. But yeah, Key West is a beautiful place to be. Enjoying my Onewheel. It's been about a week since I had my little mishap where I almost fell. Can't really call it a fall because I was able to run that thing out like a boss. Look at me passing little go-karts, man. They were doing like 10 miles per hour. I couldn't take it no more. But I haven't really been trusting the board until today. I'm starting to feel like myself again on this thing. Was a little bit sketchy, being that I did have that little mishap. It's never fun when you fall off the board. It's a jarring experience, man. And to be quite frank, man, it scares the poop out you, man. But cruising around here on a beautiful island, people everywhere, checking out the beach. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See how you get that camera close to the ground? Boom. We're on the beach now. This pier right here was recently replaced. It used to be wooden. And that pier was the pier that everyone would get thrown off on. So if you went on that pier, you had to worry about, wrestling and all of that type of stuff. It was going down, that's for sure. You had to be ready, because it was definitely going down. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Take it easy. Hey, how you doing? Beautiful doggy. Yeah, man, fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. I've also made commercials for this restaurant, Salute's on the beach. It's been a while since I did anything there, but I have made videos there. I've also they have paddleboard races at this beach, which I also filmed. And I filmed many more events, That's just more of the connections that I have built in this town, This town is small. You very rarely, I can barely cross the street without someone saying, hey, D. Everybody knows me here, you know what I mean? They know me for being on this Onewheel. Everybody wants to try it. Actually, the chief of police said that he wants to get on the Onewheel and give it a try. His wife told me she'll kill me if I let him ride it, but I'm definitely thinking about letting him give it a go. I would let him give it a go, and I try to help him, make sure he takes it easy, because I never want to see somebody fall. I want to see people enjoy it and fall in love like I did, Like this thing now has become a major part of my everyday life. I'm constantly on this thing. This pier here, this is White Street Pier. We just rode through the AIDS Memorial. It's got many names on it, people that have died, But this pier right here, I've filmed quite a few times as well. I actually filmed it when they put the coordinates on the pier. But it's just all beautiful, man. It's nice and chill. Key West is a chill spot, kind of quiet out here today. Some days you come out here and there'll be people and dogs everywhere in sight, but today it's just, it's all mine pretty much. And no complaints. I love it, it's peaceful. A lot of people like to come out here and fish and just enjoy the cool breeze. Look at this bird, even the bird's enjoying the breeze. You having a nice time? Yes, I know it. Checking me out, man. What? You're always gonna have some people that look at you like, oh, what are you doing here with that thing? You're not allowed out here. Yes, I am, shut up. Ain't no laws against this, man. You gotta know the laws. Laws in Key West, as long as it does less than 19 miles per hour, you're actually able to ride it on the sidewalk. Anything above, you need to be in the street. But as we all know, 19 is pretty much the limit on this thing, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, man. EUC will be coming very, very soon. As you guys know, I had a little issue with my board where the great Jeff Adair was able to steer me in the right direction so I can get my board back on the road, but there were a few days that I wasn't able to float. And when I tell you the depression hit, oh, it hurt. It hurt so much, man. I was sick without being able to float for a few days, and I already was in the market to get a second board. I do have the Pine X, but for me, it's a bit limiting. And sorry about that, old fella. But it definitely sparked a fire up under my ass to let me know that I need to go ahead and get that second board. And now, I didn't go with a float wheel. I ended up going with an EUC. And now I'm just playing pretty much a waiting game. I should have EUC within the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks. But I got patience, I did go with, ended up going with the Veteran Lynx, which is like the EUC at the moment. There's a few others that are pretty good. I could have went with a Commander GT Bull, or, there's many different EUCs I could have gone with, but I ended up going with that Lynx with the street tire for the simple fact that it seemed like the best at the weight that it was at. The thing's 88 pounds, which is kind of light when it comes to EUCs. So yeah, I went with that. And now I'm just waiting, man. Got lower pedals for it, different pedals, spike pedals. I should enjoy it, man. I know it's gonna be a hell of a learning curve, but it's something that I look forward to. I did want to try something different. I really had a little bug up my ass to get that float wheel, but as I said before, the process to buying it was a little bit sketch, and I decided, EUC is gonna be the way to go for me. It's gonna be something different and enjoyable. Not only that, the thing goes super fast, so I'll be able to ride that in the middle of the street. I will have to get some better gear. With more range, speed, and power comes more danger. So I will have to get me a full face helmet, some knee pad, shin pads, LEAT. But for now, when I first get it, I will have to start with what I have, for the simple fact I got some bills that I need to pay and catch up on, man. But life is good, man. Life is good. One wheel's floating, and we're having fun out here, We are definitely having fun. Just the enjoyment of talking to you guys, with like minds. I know a lot of you guys say you don't have no interest in the EUC, but we'll see. Once I get this thing, what you guys think. I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to get it. Man, I can't wait to get it. I'm be in trouble when I do get it. I'm gonna have to hide that thing for a few days and then slowly bring it out. You know, my wife ain't gonna be happy when she sees that thing come to the door, especially if she hears how much it costs. With that being said, you know, thank you guys for watching. As always, I ain't gonna take up too much time. You know, leave your thoughts down in the comments. What do you think about EUCs? Which cameras are you using? What kind of videos would you like to see? Anything that you want to talk about. Onewheels, EUCs, all that good stuff, man. Thank you guys, like I say, for watching. Thank you to my Onewheel community. We're at 1,100 subscribers, about 500 hours away from being fully monetized. And you know, all is well, man. You guys are the actual shiznick, man. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, ring that bell, do all the cool stuff, you know, drop your comments down in the comment what you guys think, you know, EUC, all that good stuff. Also, you know, if you guys are looking to be Onewheel content creators, man, let me know so I can go ahead and follow you, because I always like to watch more Onewheel content and just keep up with the community. But thank you guys as always. DP Photography, also known as The Real Bird. I'm out.